So just what is the law of attraction? According to this great universal law, you attract into your life those things, circumstances and conditions that correspond with the nature of your dominant thoughts, beliefs and feelings, both conscious and subconscious. Every area of your life, including your health, finances, relationships and so on, are influenced by this law that, like attracts like. Eugene Fersen, in The Science of Being, referred to the law of attraction as the basic law of the universe. In this article, you will gain the most complete understanding of not only what the law of attraction is but also how it works. The basic answer to what is the law of attraction, like attracts like. The basic premise of the law of attraction is that like attracts like, and more specifically like vibration attracts like vibration. This means that you attract into your life those things and circumstances that match the vibration or frequency of your consciousness. That's the simple answer, but what does it truly mean? To answer this question, we must turn our attention to the other 7 universal laws that go hand in hand with it. The law of attraction explained through the 7 universal laws. So, once again, just what does it mean that like attracts like and how does it work? The answer lies in the first 3 of the 7 universal laws, more specifically the immutable laws of mentalism, vibration and correspondence. First up is the first universal law, namely the law of mentalism, that tells us all is mind. This means the underlying nature of everything, including you, your mental contents, thoughts, feelings, beliefs and so on, and circumstances, both wanted and unwanted, both visible and invisible, are mind or consciousness. The second universal law, the law of vibration, tells us that everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies or rates of vibration. And as we know from the first law, this energy is alive with mind or consciousness. So bringing the laws of mentalism and vibration together, everything is mind or consciousness vibrating at different frequencies. Finally, the third universal law, the law of correspondence, tells us, as within, so without, as without, so within. This means there is correspondence or analogy between your inner, mental, and outer, physical, worlds, where correspondence means that the one corresponds to or matches the other. Mind, vibration and correspondence. By bringing the 3 aforementioned universal laws together, you essentially have your answer to what the law of attraction is and how it works. Let's see how we come to this answer. Your inner world of what you think, believe, feel and assume to be true, is mind or consciousness vibrating at a specific frequency or rate of vibration. And this mental frequency corresponds to or matches the frequency of your outer world of physical circumstances. The correspondence between the two is fulfilled by the law of attraction that attracts like to like. More specifically, therefore, the law of attraction is like vibration attracts like vibration. The frequency of your 2 worlds. The frequency of your outer world circumstances match the frequency of your inner world. And it stands to reason, therefore, that to change your outer world is a matter of changing the frequency of your inner world. Most people, however, look at their outer world circumstances and allow what they see in the physical world to determine how they feel and hence their inner world frequency. And in this way, the outer world circumstances remain unchanged. What frequency are you on? You attract to yourself what you are a vibrational match to, not what you long for or even deserve. And your dominant vibration or frequency is determined by your dominant mental attitude, which itself is determined by your habitual thoughts, feelings, assumptions, and beliefs. In the simplest terms, a positive mental attitude attracts positive experiences and circumstances, while a negative mental attitude attracts those conditions that we deem negative or unwanted. The easiest way to determine your mental frequency is to take a look at your circumstances, because as the New Thought author James Allen told us, circumstances do not make a man, they reveal him. If your circumstances are how you wish for them to be, then all is well with your inner world. If, however, your circumstances are far removed from your ideal, then this universal law of attraction tells you that to change what you are experiencing, you must change what you are feeling and assuming to be true. Your mind is one with the universal mind. Through the law of attraction, you can attract into your experience anything you desire because your mind is one and the same with the one universal mind of the all-powerful Absolute. And how can you know your mind is one with universal mind? And the answer is that universal mind is absolute in nature. This means it is present in every point at the same time and in its entirety, not just a part here and a part there. If only a part of universal mind was your mind, then it would be relative, not absolute. This then means that your mind is universal mind. And you can become aware of this oneness, which is in fact what sets human beings apart from the animal and other kingdoms. Reality is a projection of your consciousness. When you understand that all is mind and that by definition all mind is your mind, you can conclude with certainty that your experience of reality is wholly a projection of your mind. This then means nothing and no one is separate from you. The separation you experience in the physical world in the way of me and outside things and people is relayed to your brain via vibrations through your 5 physical senses to create the illusion of a 3D experience. But it is nevertheless all a projection of your consciousness in the same way a dream is a projection of your consciousness, yet you experience separateness while in the dream. Why you can attract anything you desire through the law of attraction. This is why you can attract anything you want into your life through the law of attraction, because everything is taking place in accordance with your mind, and you can change your mind by changing what you imagine, what you feel, what you believe and what you assume. And since your imagination is limitless, the creative power of your thoughts is also limitless in this sea of consciousness of infinite possibilities. The essence, therefore, of the law of attraction and thought power is that you can attract or manifest anything you desire by matching your mind's frequency to the frequency of your desire and more specifically to the frequency of your wish already fulfilled. How to work with the law of attraction. To consciously attract or manifest what you want in your life, you must bring your thoughts, and hence your corresponding mental vibration, into vibrational correspondence with your desire, be it perfect health, success, abundance, true love or anything else. To attain health you must assume or take on the consciousness of what health is. To attain success, assume success consciousness. To attain love, assume love consciousness. To attain positive experiences, assume the consciousness of being positive, and so on. What would you feel if you already had your desire? To assume the consciousness of your desire means to imagine what it would feel like if you already had perfect health, for instance. How would you think? How would you feel? How would you act? What would you assume to be true about health? What would your beliefs be, if perfect health was already yours? This is what it means to assume the consciousness of your desire. In other words, it is to assume the consciousness of your wish fulfilled. The law of attraction brings to you what you are feeling and assuming, not what you are wishing for or hoping to happen. If you are hoping for something to happen while feeling the opposite, then the opposite will persist. How does the law of attraction work with creative visualization? Creative visualization is the basic manifesting technique for intentionally working with the law of attraction. Through creative visualization, you can positively and effectively assume the consciousness of your desires, and so, intentionally begin to attract into your life, via the law of attraction, those things and circumstances you wish to experience. This can be applied to anything you desire, be it something very specific or something more general. In a nutshell, creative visualization is to enter a relaxed state of mind and then imagine experiencing your desire in the present moment, feeling how it would feel to already have it until you believe that you do, and then letting go. To learn creative visualization and all its corresponding steps, read the following article. What is the law of attraction not about? Understanding the law of attraction is not about blaming yourself or anyone else for the unwanted circumstances or conditions in your life. Getting caught up in this blame game would only serve to attract more of those things that you do not want, because your mental focus means you are assuming and reaffirming the consciousness of those unwanted things. Moreover, the law of attraction is not about desperately wanting something while feeling the opposite. The law of attraction is not about begging or pleading with life, the universe or any higher power to fulfill your wish while believing its opposite. The law of attraction is not about finding ways to get it to work, it is always working. And finally, the law of attraction is not about judging, punishing or rewarding you for your good or evil deeds, be they mental or physical. So what is the law of attraction all about? Knowing about the law of attraction is intended to empower you to take full responsibility for your current conditions by understanding the attractive power of your thoughts. By taking responsibility for your life, you also grant yourself the power to change it. The bottom line is you attract what you believe or assume to be true, whether or not you have ever heard of the law of attraction. And what you assume to be true, whether consciously or not, determines how you feel, how you think, how you act, what you imagine, what you expect, and so on. And all activities of your mind determine your mental vibration or frequency. It is up to you to assume whatever you want to assume. The choice is always yours, you must just become aware of this choice. There is no judgment call involved about whether a particular thought is good or bad, or whether its corresponding circumstance is deserved or undeserved. It's just a thought, but what you think is up to you. The impersonal matchmaker. The law of attraction is neutral and impersonal, as are all the universal laws. Being impersonal, the law of attraction does not judge, punish or reward. It simply serves to bring like vibrations together. Think of it as the great matchmaker. You submit your criteria via your mental makeup, beliefs and feelings, and it brings to you your perfect vibratory match every time. You do not have to figure it all out. While this article is aimed at your understanding of what the law of attraction is and how it works, you do not have to figure out all the whys and the hows. Being a universal law, it has always been operating in your life irrespective of whether you understand or even accept it. Your primary goal is to positively adjust your mental frequency by changing your predominant thoughts, imaginings, beliefs and feelings, and to bring them into alignment or correspondence with all that you desire to experience. To become the master of your life, you must master your mind, not the law of attraction. It is already a master unto itself. The law of attraction is not the only law. As you already know from this article, the law of attraction may be the most well-known of the universal laws, but it is not the only law. You cannot truly understand the law of attraction in the absence of the 7 Hermetic universal laws. By endeavoring to gain even a basic understanding of all the laws, you will be able to logically understand the true nature of reality. Knowledge founded in logic and faith is arguably more powerful than knowledge based on faith alone. This is because if you logically understand something, your reasoning mind works with you rather than questioning your faith when you set out to intentionally assume the consciousness of your desires, and hence, attract them into your life.